Hey guys, we are back and we are ready to go. Okay, so the only thing that I did from the last episode and that I said I would was actually, I did a couple things. I completed the rest of these pressure plates. I think I called them toggle switches in the last episode, and you may not fully understand that. But I remember I tried to explain why they're called toggle switches, because they're actually meant to toggle the entire track, and it's kind of hard to explain without all the wiring done. But I need you to at least kind of think about the idea because that's the direction we're heading. But yeah, I finished off the toggle switches on the other two docks, and the thing is, I'm really lazy, so I didn't test whether or not they work completely yet. Um, so I'm not entirely sure if that's the proper placement for the pressure plate, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume it is until we've wired everything, and it's redonkulously easy for me to test. I just stand on the pressure plates and we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, don't even worry about it. If if it doesn't work out, then we can always play with it then. But if you'll notice in this series, I haven't really labeled my work too much, and that's a major difference. It's a major difference from this series and the last series, and it's just it's not that I am lazy or that I don't want to label everything. It's more that I want to sort of get you guys used to the idea that you don't have to label everything. Labeling is more of a crutch, and over labeling can actually overcomplicate things to an extent. But for right now, and I believe that is our booster cart. That is indeed our booster cart. For right now, we're not going to worry about that. We're definitely not going to worry about that. I don't know how. I guess I just got in this loop and kept going for a while. But we're not going to worry about that for now. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to label a little bit. So what I want to do is, this is the left toggle input. And I'm just going to label each of these little blocks with the wires on them toggle input. I also changed the pressure plates to have wood underneath them so that while I'm under here I could grab the signal really easily. I don't have wood, so I'm just going to label oh shit. Let me break this and replace it. Toggle input. I don't have wood to do all these. I mean, I have the wood, I just need to go get it, and I don't want to get it in the middle of this episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to label these three, and we'll work on these three. Okay, so then the next thing that's on our list of what we have to do is we have to build the XOR gate. And the XOR gate is actually really simple to build. So simple, in fact, that I'm going to look it up really quick. So simple, in fact, that I'm going to make sure that I have the website open on my page. Minecraft Wiki. Yeah, it's so simple, so easy to remember that I'm going to open up my browser. Redstone circuit. I'm going to open up my browser just to prove that point. Just to prove that point to you that is so incredibly easy to remember. Okay, so we're building an XOR gate, and I'm going to use the C design. It's ridiculously easy, ridiculously simple to build. And each of my XOR gate, I also left up the torches, by the way, in case you guys didn't notice, but the XOR gate is the best way to explain the XOR gate actually is, think of a device that takes two inputs and crushes it down to one. It crushes it down to one. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Sorry, when I pause, that means I'm looking at the schematic. I'm gonna build it back a little bit because I gotta be wary of this toggle switch. There. Okay. Shit. Okay. Cool. Schematic. Okay, yeah, it's symmetrical. That's what I liked about this, is it was symmetrical. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Something show, yeah. Okay, and that's it. That's our XOR gate. It's that simple. I'll show you guys what it does. If I put one input here, it changes the state at the end. If I put another input over here, changes the state of the end again. This is the output over here, by the way. This is the output. And then if I take this away, it changes the state. And then if I take this away, it changes the state. So whenever we have a change in one of the signals, it'll change the state of the output. And that's what we want. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook. Let's see. Okay, so wait, if I put a sign right there, can I still? Yeah, I can still come. I just can't come in front of it. Okay. I'm actually gonna break those signs, and I'll redo the signs in the next episode, before the next episode on my own. But I'm actually gonna break these signs because I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to come at the front. Okay. So before we go to the XOR gate, before we go to each of these XOR gates, we need to send the toggle inputs to the toggle gate, right? Or else we really don't actually have a toggle. And this is toggle out right here. And then from the XOR gate, we can actually go to the torches, which is what we want. Now the big problem right now is wiring down here. This is going to be messy as shit. I'm going to try to come up with ways to keep it organized, but we just need to work with what we got. So I'm just going to quickly just link up all of these and then send this. Okay, so signal from here. Okay, so I'm gonna build a repeater right here. Build a quick little repeater, or an inverter, I guess. But I mean, I'll build another inverter in a second here. Oh, I prefer not to do that. No, not before not before this one. So what I want to know is if I power this line right here, will I get power to the end? Yeah, we get power all the way to the end. Perfect. That's what we want. Okay. Okay, that makes me happy that it reaches all the way down there. Okay, so that's inverted. And then we need to hook this into the toggle gate, which is really easy to do. But first, I'm going to connect the other side. Okay, there. And then if I put a torch over here, will this signal make it all the way? It does indeed. Cool. Okay, so I can get rid of this. And I can go ahead and finish off this gate. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a quick little NOT gate right here to re-repeat the signal and toss it into the toggle switch. There we go. That's all we need. So yeah, I mean, right now the toggle input's off, right? I mean, the toggle out is on. The toggle output is on. So if I go up here and I hit one of these plates, let's just choose this one. The toggle output should read off, right? Uh-oh. That's not what we want. If I hit that plate, did I do that right? I believe this is the plate we hit, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, this NOT gate is not working like I want it to. My bad. You don't want a NOT gate here. Excuse me. Especially if both signals are already on. That's definitely not what you want. That's definitely not. Sorry, new mistake on my part in the redstone department. It doesn't happen often, but it does occasionally happen. Okay, let me put a torch up here. Okay, quickly. I gotta do this quickly because we're running out of time. Okay, now that should work. We want to just repeat the signal. We don't want logic in there. We just want to repeat the signal. So I'm going to step on this plate, and the output is now off like we wanted. And then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to actually build me a staircase up there so that we're not like 15-minute episodes. And I'm going to hit this pressure plate that was giving us trouble before. Get off of it. Now the output should be on. Awesome. That's what we want. Last thing I'm going to do before we end the episode is I'm just going to rig this up to one side of the XOR gate. And then before the next episode, okay, that needs a repeater. I'll just do this real quick. Before the next episode, I want you to think about what the other side of the XOR gate will be. What goes on the other side of the XOR gate? So I'll leave you guys up to figure that one out. We're gonna have to split this signal coming from the toggle out 3 times, but it's not hard to do. So I hope my wiring isn't too complicated, and I'll try to build like in a way that doesn't fuck everything up. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your pea-sized vegetable friend carrot. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna leave.